Hey there, welcome to our YouTube channel, Zenful Living. According to the Zen Master, the key to good health lies in our own bodies. So guess what? It's time to stop dwelling on the past and stressing about the future. True wisdom means living in the here and now. But let's face it, many of us struggle with that because we're too caught up in our past experiences. People often stress about what lies ahead. It's natural to be preoccupied with the future, but it's equally important to focus on the present and take care of your mental and physical well-being. When you live in the present moment, you can let go of past pain and avoid unnecessary worry about the future. Instead, by embracing the here and now, each breath you take can bring new levels of joy and happiness that may surprise you. If you're into Zen teachings, pay close attention to this video. Stick around till the end, or you might regret missing out on something valuable. Instead of wasting your time on meaningless short videos, invest it here and gain some fresh insights. This story has the power to teach us how to live in the present, letting go of our past and future. So listen up and get ready for a dose of wisdom. Okay, listen up. Here's how the story goes. There was this dude who was really down in the dumps. He plopped himself on a big old rock, way up high on a mountain, and let the tears flow. Just as luck would have it, a wise Zen master strolled by and spotted our weeping friend. The Zen master couldn't resist reaching out to chat with him. In a rather intense conversation, the person expressed their intention to end their life, questioning why it even mattered to anyone else. The Zen master responded with a thought-provoking statement, suggesting that if the person was still unsure about taking action, there was little point in lamenting in that moment. This angered the individual, who firmly stated that they would do whatever they came to do without any need for interference. Emotions overwhelmed them as they began crying uncontrollably. The Zen master throws a thought-provoking question at the person, asking if they have truly let go of everything and brought nothing with them. In an introspective response, the person claims to have left it all behind, stating that having anything to lose would only hinder their ability to truly live. The Zen master responds with a question, pointing out that if the person truly has nothing weighing them down, why are they carrying this burden on their head? The person is taken aback by the Zen master's remark and asks what burden they are carrying, as they claim to have empty hands. To which the Zen master responds that even their breath is not flowing properly and suggests that they have come to this place to let go of worldly matters and express their sorrow. The Zen master questions why someone who has nothing to lose would engage in such actions and shed tears. The moment the person heard those words from the Zen master, they couldn't contain their gratitude. They fell at the master's feet and, with hands clasped, exclaimed, "Master, no one has ever truly understood me like you have. Many people have come and gone, but none of them ever spoke such truths to me. Even my own family couldn't grasp my thoughts, but you caught on completely in just one encounter." The Zen master had an interesting encounter with someone seeking solutions to their problems. The person poured out their concerns, asking for help. In response, the wise Zen master questioned the whereabouts of the problem. The person pointed to their home, inviting the Zen master to see for themselves. However, the master identified that the root of all problems lies within oneself and encouraged self-reflection. They emphasize that until one addresses and resolves these internal struggles, they will continue to perceive problems in every aspect of life. Wait a minute, if your problem is back at home, why in the world are you up here on this mountain? You mentioned leaving everything behind. Your house, your family, even your close relatives. If you've left it all behind, then logically speaking, your problem should have vanished too. So why are you still so bothered by it? After listening to the Zen master's wisdom, the person admits, "Master, you're spot on. I get it now. The problem lies within me. I just can't seem to accomplish anything successfully. Every attempt I make ends up in a disaster. It feels like bad luck is constantly following me." When the Zen master heard all of this, they couldn't help but smile. They asked that person, "Seems like luck hasn't been on your side. What exactly went wrong?" The person shared their story with the master, how they had taken some money from their family to start a business, but unfortunately, it didn't last very long. At first, my family was behind me and things seemed to be going smoothly. However, as time went on, I faced some setbacks in my business. Unfortunately, this caused tension within my family, and they began to distance themselves from me. It was disheartening because I had good intentions. I just wanted to run a successful business and provide for them. But they couldn't seem to grasp that and instead placed the blame on me for everything. I guess I made a mistake too. I have a friend who started a business with me, but his business is thriving while mine isn't. Whenever he visits, he never misses a chance to brag about his successful venture and how he achieved great heights all by himself through sheer hard work. It sounds like your family has been pretty critical of you, pointing out your failures and comparing you to successful friends. That must feel really tough. In response, you took out loans and started a new business, hoping for better results. Unfortunately, things didn't work out as planned and now you're in a tough spot with your house and mortgage. It's understandable that you're feeling overwhelmed and looking for advice on what to do next. The Zen Master responds to the individual by asking, "Do you understand why your friend sought your company?" The person acknowledges, "Yes, I am well aware of it. He used to come around solely to belittle me in front of my family. He would criticize me and constantly assert his superiority in business, intentionally trying to make me feel unhappy. Witnessing his success only brings me anguish and distress." The Zen Master had a straightforward response to the person's feelings. They pointed out that feeling sad about someone else's success and feeling happy about their failure is an indication of jealousy. It's important to acknowledge these negative emotions and work towards overcoming them, rather than indulging in them. The Zen Master heard this and couldn't help but smile again. They responded frankly, saying, "So, you're saying your happiness is completely dependent on your friend. If they choose to make you happy, great. But if they decide to make you sad, well then tough luck. It seems like you've become a slave to their whims, which means there's no easy solution for your predicament. Your happiness and suffering are at the mercy of others' behavior. Your actions have had no effect on changing this pattern, whether you try or not. It won't bring about any real joy or sorrow for yourself. Unfortunately, I can't offer a solution to such a problem." The person goes up to the Zen Master and says, "Hey, please don't say that. I have high hopes for you because you get me. You understand the pain inside me. So, can you please help me out with this problem?" The Zen Master then responds, "Well, when we start depending on others and expecting things from them, we end up relying entirely on them. If I don't give you any guidance, you'll just keep feeling miserable and complaining about your situation. But if I share a possible solution with you, it could potentially help you find a way out of your problem. However, keep in mind that sometimes when a friend visits and talks about their success, it might make you feel down. But they're actually being honest about the struggles they face to reach where they are today. He's sharing his experiences with you. And here's the deal. You have two options. You can either take advantage of those experiences and learn from them, or you can let them go to waste and let envy consume you. The smart move is to use his experience to your advantage, combining it with your own intelligence and knowledge. Be grateful that you're getting valuable experiences without even asking for them. Show some appreciation to your friend for giving you insights that you couldn't get on your own. All right, here's the deal. Life can be tough, but you gotta push through. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and never throw in the towel. Time is a funny thing. It keeps moving forward, and things always change. Whether it's a good or bad time, know that it will eventually pass. But here's the kicker. You gotta stick around to see both sides of that coin. When your lucky streak kicks in, use those struggles as fuel to build your business and reach new heights. Your friends won't brag about their successes, but rather share their failures to caution you against making the same mistakes. If you end up in a similar downfall, don't rely on their words. Use your own intelligence and wisdom to navigate through the situation. They won't be there to make you happy. In fact, they might even take pleasure in your unhappiness because they find satisfaction in seeing others suffer. Don't worry, I won't take pleasure in your misery like they would. Upon hearing this, the person responds to the Zen Master by acknowledging their point. They admit that they feel like their life is being controlled by their relatives and friends, causing them both happiness and sadness. However, they have a question regarding their initial intention of starting their business, which was to provide a happy life for their family. They wonder if it is wrong to prioritize their family's well-being. Sadly, after facing business losses, even their own family has turned away from them. When the Zen Master heard this, a smile appeared on their face. The person who spoke questioned whether they had asked something wrong. The Zen Master responded by saying that every person craves consolation when they make a mistake, and it's only natural to desire praise for our actions. When we don't receive that praise, it hurts deeply, and we start to feel that everyone around us is selfish and only out for their own interests. This perception wounds our hearts and leads us to believe that everyone has ulterior motives in their interactions with us. If you truly consider someone as family and want to do something for them, why should it feel like you're doing it for others? The reality is, you're doing it for yourself. When you realize this, you'll find contentment. On the other hand, if you believe you're doing it for others, that feeling of unhappiness will linger throughout your life. But once the realization hits that it's all about self-fulfillment, a peculiar happiness will emerge and contentment will be your constant companion. And as long as you continue striving to improve and excel in your tasks, there won't be any need for reassurance from others. So the person goes up to the Zen Master and says, "Hey Master, I finally get what you're saying. In the past, my life was controlled by others who decided if it should be filled with joy or misery. But now I'm taking control of my own destiny. Whether it turns out good or bad, I won't let myself be defeated." In the end, someone says to the Zen Master, "Hey Master, I got what you're saying and all, but do you have anything that can help me through the tough times in my life? Something that can be there for me?" Upon hearing this, the Zen Master hands the person a small box with great significance. He advises them to keep it nearby, as it holds a powerful secret that can bring immense liberation from profound sorrows and dire calamities. The Master suggests opening it only when they are truly desperate, feeling like there is no way out, and when everything seems utterly meaningless, including his own words and the world itself. As he read the note inside the box that said, "Your new adventure can start from anywhere. Whether or not you have a gold coin, having the courage will lead you to great things." Hope filled his heart, and he found the strength to aim high in life once more. We appreciate you joining us on this journey. If you found this story meaningful and the lessons impactful, make sure not to miss out on similar content. Stay connected by subscribing to our channel for regular updates that are filled with insightful narratives and valuable life lessons. Thank you for your support. We're excited to share more empowering stories with you. Remember, every small step towards personal development counts. See you in our next video.